Welcome everyone. We're here today to open this new road segment to the public. It's been a long time coming. We've been working with the developer of the Royal Paw Ranch project ever since the project was conceived in early 2000s. The contractor actually initiated this work back in 2004. Unfortunately, they fell victim to the economy and were not able to complete their dream of completing this project here. So the city took the lead on this at the direction of the council a few years ago and took the initiative to utilize the CFD bond proceeds that were available to fund projects like this, and implemented what we deemed the priority public improvements, which are the extension of Marietta Hot Springs Road and the connection of Butterfield Stage Road from Marietta Hot Spring down to where it's currently terminates just north of La Serena. We're attacking the project in two phases. This is phase 1 of 2. This will allow us to get all the way down to Calle Chapos, which is just a short little connection street over to Walcott. So we've, in essence, established this eastern connection, north-south connection, but we'll make it easier once we get going with phase 2. I want to acknowledge just a couple of folks that are here with us today. We've got our mayor, Chuck Washington's here. He'll be speaking in a minute. Mayor Pro Tem Mike Nagaro is with us. We've got our Charlotte, are you the chair still of your commission? Yeah, we've got Charlotte Fox from our Community Services Commission is here today. And City Manager Bob Johnson has come in on his Friday off to participate with us today. We've also got some of my staff here. Oh, here comes the wind. Got some of my staff here. Dave McBride's our project manager. He's overseeing the city side of the construction here. And we've got some inspectors that if you take the open road down through here, you'll probably run into them as you pass through the area. Senior Inspector Mike Hudson and Jay Oldham also participating in the project. Our contractor is here represented by Jerry Blair, Hillcrest Contracting, and his project manager, Darcy. I'm told that they were a pleasure to work with. David is got thumbs up going on over there. You know, we deal with a lot of contractors, and once we determine that we have a good one to work with, we always look forward to participating with them in the future. So hopefully you guys are interested in phase 2. I'd like to see you come back. Yeah. I'd like to turn the floor over to our Mayor Chuck Washington for a few comments. Chuck, come on, podium is yours.
Greg, you promised that you'd turn the heat down a little bit and the wind down a little bit for this ribbon cutting. Okay, all right. Obviously, everybody here is, you know, part of the success of getting this thing done. It's been a long time coming to get to the ribbon cutting, and we're only partway through. We'll get the next phase done in maybe just a little over a year, but it's an important connection, just as Meadows Parkway has served in the past. An important connection for people that need to get around and through the community and to relieve some of the traffic congestion. And it's a testimony to the city's commitment to continue funding important infrastructure throughout the city for the convenience of our residents. So I'm happy that we're here today cutting this ribbon, and it's a significant step towards getting all of Butterfield Stage complete. Thank you.
Thank you, Chuck. Mike, did you want to say a few words?
I did.
Thank you.
Good morning, everybody. I want to first thank Public Works Department. I remember, what was it, about a year and a half ago, probably about a year, the City Council said, Greg, get it done. We had to wrestle control of the CFD funds from the developer who just wouldn't get off the dime and found himself in financial trouble. So we sat for years with the money sitting in the bank and the desire to do the project and having it all approved, but nobody to implement it until the City Council took action. Obviously, opening up a road and a connection like this is significant because it relieves traffic, but I want everybody to get the big picture here. First off, this is significant because after we cut the ribbon this morning, we're probably going, well, actually, we are going to go out to bid probably by November. Is that correct, Greg?
Out to bid, hopefully October, November.
Yeah. October, November for the next and final phase of this connection. and the construction period for that will be approximately a year, year and a half. At that point, you'll be able to start at the south side of the city at Butterfield Stage Road and Temecula Parkway and traverse the entire east side of the city all the way to Winchester Road. But it doesn't stop there, because we're under construction with the French Valley Parkway. Now, the French Valley Parkway Phase 1 is currently under construction, and if you're in the area of Winchester Road and the I-15, you'll see that construction. When we begin with Phase 2 of the French Valley Parkway, this road will go right into the French Valley Parkway. And so consider that you'll be able to access the 215 and the 15 freeway from the south side of Temecula without coming through the middle of town. That is significant. But there's an even grander picture, and I want you to imagine this because it's coming very soon. We are currently talking and negotiating with the property owner, name is Mr. Firestone, for doing what's known as the Western Bypass. And the Western Bypass will access right off the I-15 freeway and Temecula Parkway, and instead of coming east down this way, you will take the Western Bypass, which will hug the Western Hills, connect to Diaz Road, and eventually connect with the French Valley Parkway. So we've literally in the process of creating, if I dare say, a beltway around all of Temecula. And this will significantly take traffic off of the Winchester-Yanez area and all the freeway off-ramps that are currently impacted by people waiting in line to get off. Now, I want to finish with this one last thing because I think it's very significant, and I believe Mayor Washington alluded to it. It is not the responsibility of cities to build freeways. It is not the responsibility of cities to build freeway off-ramps. However, if we sat around waiting for the state of California and Caltrans, nothing would get done and this region would be a disaster. God bless them. The state of California just can't do it, and hence Caltrans can't do it. But we've managed to secure the funding. In areas where we're short regards funding, we're going to get the funding. We're going to get it and work on it aggressively, and we're going to complete this road network. And so, coming full circle, pardon the pun, today is very, very significant because it completes a major step. So again, thanks to the Public Works Department, City Management's office, and of course, council colleagues. Appreciate y'all coming out here today. Thanks.
Thank you, Mike. Before we get to cutting the ribbon, I just gave a shout out to TCSD and their special event team who helped put on this ribbon cutting ceremony. Please make use of the refreshments that we have out there. There are some cookies to enjoy, and it's supposed to get hotter today, so grab a cool drink. So let's get this ribbon cut.